Hello everyone and welcome back to the Iraqi Dinar Hub channel. Today's update is one that many of you have been waiting for, especially longtime followers of the Iraqi Dinar, Vietnamese Dong, and Zimbabwean bonds. If you've been asking yourself whether the long-anticipated redemption is finally underway, this message is for you. Now that August 2025 has arrived, signals coming quietly from the financial world hint at meaningful activity in the background. This isn't about major news flashes or dramatic declarations, but rather a steady and deliberate shift that could be laying the framework for a structured redemption process for holders who have remained patient through the years. This is a key moment, one that demands patience, focus, and careful observation. The steps we are seeing now could shape the direction of global currency exchange for years ahead. For years, holders of the Iraqi Dinar, Vietnamese Dong, and Zimbabwean bonds have waited with mixed emotions. Hope followed by silence, anticipation followed by frustration. Long stretches of quiet were interrupted only by short bursts of rumors, speculation, and whispers of progress. But here in August 2025, the atmosphere feels different. Those who follow closely notice that the changes underway are quieter, more structured, and clearly more intentional than in the past. Instead of the usual noisy chatter, subtle signs are emerging that progress is happening in a calm, deliberate manner. Banks appear to be quietly preparing. Regulators are putting new systems in place. Currency holders are noticing slight but important changes in how their accounts are being handled. All of this points to a careful process beginning to take shape. One of the most important areas to watch is the banking system itself. Even though no official redemption portals have been announced, evidence suggests that banks are making preparations behind the scenes. Some currency holders are being asked for updated documents, verification of accounts, and clarification about their holdings. These actions are not random. They appear strategic, signaling readiness for something larger. When financial institutions take these kinds of deliberate steps, it usually means a process with multiple phases, and strict oversight is about to begin. This cautious groundwork is vital to ensure that when the redemption process starts, it runs smoothly and securely for everyone involved. Another factor making August 2025 especially important is the larger global financial climate. Interest rate shifts, government reforms, and changes in monetary policies across different nations are shaping an environment more favorable to currency adjustments and redemptions. Analysts point out that these worldwide moves set the stage for structured redemptions to be both possible and sustainable. Though the process is unfolding quietly, the alignment of reforms, policies, and oversight mechanisms across several countries suggests readiness. This combination of global events makes the current moment especially significant and raises the possibility that currency holders are close to entering a new phase in the story of the Dinar Dong and Zimbabwean bonds. Understanding what redemption truly means is essential for holders. Redemption is not about short-term currency fluctuations or speculative market trades. It is a structured, officially guided exchange of currency at adjusted values. Reports indicate that in some areas, select centers may already be operating discreetly for limited groups, explaining why certain holders are noticing activity at their banks. Phased rollout strategy allows regulators to monitor carefully, minimize risks, and maintain trust in the system. Currency holders who remain patient and prepared are best positioned to benefit once broader stages are opened. This deliberate pace ensures the process unfolds in a secure and controlled way. Vietnam has recently re-entered the spotlight in this narrative. For years, progress on the Vietnamese Dong seemed to stall, leaving holders unsure if meaningful movement would ever arrive. But now, in August 2025, there is renewed attention as Vietnam continues implementing economic and banking reforms that improve the likelihood of currency adjustments. Experts note that strengthened oversight, updated financial laws, and ongoing national reforms are creating conditions suitable for redemption. Holders are now organizing their documents, consulting with financial professionals, and closely tracking developments as they prepare for potential opportunities. This steady pace of reform in Vietnam builds confidence that the Dong may play a more important role in the redemption process going forward. Zimbabwe's situation has always been more complicated. Zimbabweans have been seen as uncertain due to political and financial instability over the years. Yet, recent months have brought small but promising changes. Certain restrictions on international dealings have eased, and new management practices for ZIM-related accounts have been reported. Though these developments may appear minor on their own, together they signal preparation for larger moves. Some analysts believe Zimbabwe could quietly surprise many holders if these changes continue, offering another dimension to the larger redemption story unfolding across several regions at once. It's important to emphasize that this is not expected to be a sudden, dramatic event with breaking headlines. Instead, the process is expected to unfold in carefully managed phases. Select groups may be invited to participate early, with broader involvement gradually introduced over time. This phased design ensures that each stage is secure, risk is minimized, and institutions are able to manage participation responsibly. For currency holders, this means preparation and patience remain key. Those who stay organized and ready will be in the best position to benefit as opportunities gradually expand. Currency holders have reported receiving more direct engagement from banks and financial advisors in recent weeks. Some institutions are asking detailed questions about account balances, verifying records, and requesting updated documentation. While not everyone has experienced this yet, these steps clearly suggest structured assessments and planning are underway. Many observers believe banks are working group by group in a phased rollout, quietly laying the groundwork for larger operations. For those who have not yet been contacted, the best course of action is to stay prepared, keep documentation current, and maintain readiness for when their turn comes. Regulatory and legal reforms are also playing a pivotal role in the background. Iraq, Vietnam, and Zimbabwe have each taken steps to strengthen oversight, modernize financial systems, and address corruption. These initiatives are not always visible to the wider public, but they are crucial for building credibility and trust in the process. By tightening regulations and improving transparency, these nations are laying the foundation for secure redemptions. Iraq, in particular, has made noticeable progress with banking modernization and oil revenue management, boosting confidence in its economic stability. Each step toward improved governance increases the possibility of successful redemption opportunities in the future. While excitement is growing, it is equally important to remain cautious and realistic. The currency community has long been a target for exaggerated claims and unfounded rumors, which can easily create unnecessary stress. Seasoned voices within these groups stress the importance of relying only on verified updates, credible policy changes, and official communications from trusted institutions. By filtering out speculation and focusing on reality, holders can avoid missteps and ensure their readiness is grounded in facts rather than hype. This discipline will help protect participants as the process gradually develops. Preparation also goes beyond the redemption process itself. Holders should begin considering personal financial strategies, since these changes could have major implications for family planning, investments, and long-term goals. Those who take time to organize, consult professionals, and build strategies now will be far more capable of adapting when the opportunity finally presents itself. A strong plan ensures smoother transitions and helps maximize the potential benefits of redemption when it arrives. Across the globe, communities of holders remain active and engaged. North America to Europe, Asia, and beyond, these networks have formed over years of waiting, providing resilience and support. With the developments aligning in August 2025, anticipation in these groups has reached new levels. While each country and each currency has its own story, the collective experience unites holders and encourages ongoing preparation. This global sense of connection highlights the importance of patience and careful monitoring during this pivotal time. The convergence of multiple factors in August 2025 stands out as particularly unique. Observers are noting that coordinated changes in banking practices, global regulations, and national reforms are all pointing in the same direction. These indicators do not appear in isolation. They are linked, forming a larger picture of readiness. What may seem like a quiet moment could in fact be a turning point. Unlike previous years filled with speculation, this period carries signs of genuine, interconnected progress. Even with so much optimism, patience continues to be the guiding principle. The methodical, carefully managed approach being taken is designed to safeguard both financial institutions and participants. Dramatic sudden announcements remain unlikely, Instead, holders should expect incremental progress and measured updates as each stage unfolds. Staying calm, maintaining current documentation, and paying attention only to verified updates will ensure that those who are patient are in the best position when the time arrives. Tina. Ultimately, this is both an opportunity and a test for currency holders. Dinar Dong and ZIM bond investors are encouraged to remain focused, vigilant, and organized. Quiet yet meaningful actions taking place right now may signal the start of a new era in this long journey. By staying prepared and grounded, participants can position themselves for success as future phases roll out. The emphasis is on readiness, patience, and discipline as we move through this potentially historic transition. The message as this story continues is clear. Patience, preparation, and reliance on verified information are your most important tools. While headlines may remain quiet, steady signals from banks, regulators, and economic reforms point to meaningful progress. Whether August 2025 marks the beginning of widespread redemption or simply lays the foundation for the next phase, those who remain disciplined, informed, and well-prepared are most likely to benefit when the process accelerates. The journey may unfold slowly, but being ready ensures no one misses this rare and possibly historic moment.